So welcome to this video where we're going to look at crests and how to identify a crest from the seal to the book. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe below, and let's crack on. Today I've got a seal with a crest on the matrix. Actually, it's worth mentioning this is a beautiful lapis lazuli gold mount and a bloodstone matrix with a crest which shows a Roman fasces with a boar passant on top of it. What I'm going to do is to look in my reference books to see if I can find out who this seal belongs to. Where I start is using two books that have been invaluable since we've been collecting seals and trying to research armorials and crests. These two books are they are like Bibles for the seal collector, and these are Fairbairn's Book of Crests. These are a 1905 edition, and they're heavily used, heavily worn, and they enable us to find out the owner of the seal. So I look at the seal. I have to be fairly careful to note the subtleties because quite a few crests are similar. So I'll just take a look, and it shows this wild boar passant, one paw raised, and it's standing on a set of Roman fasces. And so what I will do, I will go to my first book. The first volume has the pictures of crests. The second volume has the text. So once I've found the crest, I can move to the text. So I look into the first book here, and I'm looking for essentially wild boar. The book is set out in a fairly intuitive way. It starts off with animals, different types of animals. And it starts off with lions, moves through the type of species. I mean, there's some wonderful crests here, wonderful. We will get to the point where we're now onto the wolf and the fox section. Moving through, we then get to boars. And there's a page and a half of wild boars. I look at the plate, which is plate 40 as it happens, and I see that the first one, number 1, has got indeed a wild boar passant on these Roman fasces. So I can be fairly confident that that has something to do with my seal at least. So I make a note, plate 40, seal number 1, move over to Fairbairn's volume number 2, go to the back to the plate numbers, and I find plate 40, number 1, Fitzgerald. Okay, well that's given me a name to work with. So now I go to the front section of volume 2 and I find Fitzgerald. And I see there is a page, pretty much a page of Fitzgeralds. So I then have to go through and look to see which one has, after its name, plate 40, image 1. And if I do that, as it happens, probably the 5th one down is Fitzgerald, Baron Fitzgerald of Kilmarnock in Dublin, on the Roman fasces lying fessways proper, a boar passant. And there it is. I mean, that is my seal. It also has a motto quoted here, Fortis et Fidelis, which is not on my matrix, but I can be fairly confident that this belongs to Fitzgerald. So that is how I go about trying to identify a crest. Full armorials is a different matter, but for crests, these two books are invaluable. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it and go to the bottom and subscribe to make sure you get our future editions. See you on the next video.